It is early. We are heading towards the Panama Canal today. We are just reaching the first bridge on the Atlantic side of the Panama Canal. Our speed is really slow, probably 2 or 3 knots. We have tugboats that are going to get hitched up to the bow and the stern of the boat. I'm at the back of the boat. This is our tugboat that's going to be connected at the stern. We're under the bridge and approaching the first set of locks.
The name of it is Agua Clara. Agua Clara meaning clear water.
We're heading into the lowest of 3 locks on the Atlantic side. There's a ship in front of us that is just being lifted to the level of the lake. It's in the 3rd lock. These guys are waiting to catch our lines. This morning, the sky has been really cool. We've been getting some rain, and they said this is the wettest dry season they've had. I'm at the back of the boat watching the lock gate close behind us. It's just about closed. The alarm is almost off. Now that the gate is closed, it turns into a little road for vehicles to pass over. This process takes a really long time, so I haven't filmed all of it, but we're moving into the upper lock of the 3 locks on the Atlantic side. There's the water pump in and out.
You know what I decided to do? I took pictures of our TV.
We just got a whole lot of rain moved in on us, but it cleared the bow of the boat out, so I was able to get a better view. We're now on the man-made lake between the Atlantic and the Pacific, and there are all these ships up here waiting for their turn to go through the locks. They allow some ships to come east-west, and then they flip the direction to west-east, and currently we're going east-west. So these guys are waiting for their clearance to move into the locks. There's a lot of them out here. This is the first of the Pacific side bridges. We're currently in the channel. And our tugboat still along for the ride. We're coming to the locks now. The channel split. Over there are the old locks. These new locks can hold a ship up to 1,400 feet long and I think 163 feet wide. So these are the bigger ones. The gate is opening for us to go into the first lock. These gates are huge. This one's closing behind us. The final lock gate is closing behind us. We're officially on the Pacific Ocean now. I mean, we're still in the bay, but we're on the level of the Pacific Ocean. This particular gate, only one of them is moving because they built them in pairs so they can operate one and have the other one down for maintenance. So this one, the closest to us, is down for maintenance. But typically they can operate as a pair, but it really only needs one to operate fully. It's a pretty cool system. These things are huge. Get that nice alarm sound that sticks in your brain. We are just on the Pacific side of the Panama Canal. We're sitting in the bay here with all of these other ships because we can't pass underneath the final bridge because we're too tall. We have to wait for low tide. So here we wait. The ship is going underneath the bridge that we need to go under, but we're too tall. So right now we're waiting until low tide. So we're just anchored just on the Pacific side of the locks until the tide goes out. Our next port is Panama City, assuming we make it under the bridge tonight.